Greetings, fellow humans. It is I, Mr. Sabman, and today I would like to just express some of my feelings about Star Wars: The Last Jedi. Now, I'm afraid that I'm not very optimistic at this point because they have shut off the flow of news. They have shut off the flow of anything coming out, besides a few pictures here and there for magazines, and the teaser trailer was not enough to keep us going this long. Then they came out with that other teaser, the behind the scenes footage, which was everywhere. It's very hard to differentiate what is in the movie and what is behind the scenes, and they're probably going to cut out most of this stuff anyway, so there's no possible way we can tell anything from any of this. Some of the stuff could have been shot just for the trailer, some of the stuff could have been shot just for behind the scenes. So it's hard to get any glimpse of what this movie is going to be about. And a lot of people were concerned when they even announced the title, The Last Jedi. Everyone was like, oh my god, they're going to kill Luke. And then it became more apparent that they're not going to do that. And now they're saying that Luke is going to end the Jedi. Well, you know what? The Jedi are probably the most iconic thing in Star Wars, the most interesting thing, in my opinion. And to get rid of the Jedi, I don't think that's such a great idea. I mean, the Jedi are like superheroes, guardians of the light, the good guys. Now they're saying, oh, well, they were too good. They got narrow and dogmatic, and they're playing into what the Emperor was saying in Revenge of the Sith, the narrow, dogmatic view of the Jedi. I love the way he emphasizes stuff. The Jedi have taken over. It's kind of funny, I think. But now there's, the Jedi is going to be reorganized into something different. And it doesn't suit me. I love Star Wars. I've loved it since I was a little kid, and I wanted to be a Jedi. And now they're going to take the Jedi away. They're going to take the Sith away. And some people said, oh, this is a good thing. They're going to take it in a new direction. Well, I'm not so optimistic at this point, because Rian Johnson says he wants to take it in a new direction, tell a different kind of story. The Force Awakens really mirrored Episode 4, and everyone was kind of PO'd about it, but they were playing it safe. Now, all of a sudden, they're saying, oh, we're going to go in a whole new direction with the story. It's like, how can they do that after what they did in The Force Awakens? I can't understand why they're doing stuff like that. It just drives me completely bonkers. And to say they're going to get rid of the Jedi, Luke is saying the Jedi must end. That's absolutely ridiculous, and the coolest thing that Star Wars has going for it. The Jedi Order. In the expanded universe, dare I talk about the expanded universe of Legends, Luke created a new Jedi Order, and it became awesome. It was new. The new Jedi Order was really freaking cool. I mean, they got away from the narrow, dogmatic view of the Jedi of the Old Republic and embraced something new. And it was new. They were still the Jedi, but it was the new Jedi Order. Another thing that bothers me is in The Force Awakens, Snoke says to Kylo Ren, that says, if Skywalker returns, the new Jedi will rise. Now they're saying the Jedi must end? It's confusing. Why are they doing this? It drives me crazy, and there's nothing new, nothing to get excited about, nothing to drool over, and this is driving me crazy. I watch a lot of Star Wars channels, and there's a lot of really good Star Wars channels here on YouTube, but there's a drought. They have nothing to talk about. I mean, I've seen videos that were breaking down one photograph. Just one photograph, and this photograph was of Luke in a darker situation, and we had to go through and break down this photo and say, oh, what can we find out from this photo? It's a picture. It's probably just a promo picture. And they were probably messing around with filters in the photography studio and made it like that. It probably has nothing to do with the movie even. And it's just driving me crazy. And you know what? I think Episode 8 is going to suck. I think Rian Johnson's going to take it in a direction that people aren't going to take to. Star Wars fans can be fickle. You know what I mean? Can be fickle. They could be the most fickle bunch of them all, because what happened with the prequels. I mean, the direction that the prequels went. I personally enjoyed the prequels. People are like, oh, Jar Jar Binks. If you can look past Jar Jar Binks. I mean, episode 1 was very Jar Jar Binks heavy, but Attack of the Clones and Revenge of the Sith, he was very minimal throughout those films. He was there at critical moments. He kind of screwed everybody over because he's an idiot, but in the prequels, we pretty much had a good idea of what was going to happen. We knew that Anakin Skywalker was going to grow up to be a Jedi, and he was going to fall in love with Padme, and they're going to have kids, and he's going to turn to the dark side. We already knew. So it was pretty hard to sit and watch those movies when you already knew what was going to happen. So those movies didn't give us any kind of surprise. I wasn't surprised by anything. But, Qui-Gon Jinn was just so freaking awesome. I mean, Liam Neeson as a Jedi, come on. It doesn't get any better than that. Just doesn't get any better than that. That's all I got to say about that. Anyway, I don't think that The Last Jedi is going to be very good. I mean, they're playing it up to be it's going to be good. But, I was saying, oh, this movie's going to be great, but we're not going to show you anything about it. We get one tiny little teaser trailer, and that's it. And then a behind-the-scenes thing. It's not even a trailer. It's just like a cute little behind-the-scenes, look how much fun we had making this movie. People had fun making really crappy movies, too. I mean, I've been involved with doing, skits and small productions and everything, and filming is always a blast. Filming is always so much fun, except when you have to spend 10 hours in the same clothes, in the same position, standing in the same spot, and not getting a break. But that's besides the point, A behind the scenes isn't showing us anything. It's not getting us it didn't get me excited anyway. I'm not excited about that. That just drives me up the wall. It drives me completely up the wall. And you know what? Justice League is coming out in November, and we've already seen a bunch of trailers for that. And the toys are all out in the stores, and we've seen we've seen cool depictions of Aquaman, the Flash, Cyborg, Batman, Superman, Wonder Woman. It all looks really freaking cool, and we've seen a great deal of what they're offering and what the movie's going to be like. But Star Wars coming out a month later, barely anything. The teaser trailer, that was it. And it was pretty good. I did like the trailer, but if you look at the Force Awakens trailer, the teaser trailer, some of that stuff wasn't even in the movie. And if you look at that, it said nothing about what it was going to be about. And this is what this is like. We have nothing. Luke's all distraught and, blaming himself what happened with Kylo Ren and everything. But we don't know any of that. We don't know what happened. We knew the Jedi Temple burned. That's all we get? Come on. Absolutely freaking ridiculous. Well, anyway, that's all I have to say about that. I had to get it off my chest. And if you agree or have anything else to add, please let me know in the comments. I mean, I'd love to talk with you about it. And if you comment, I will reply to you. We can talk about this, even if you have something bad to say. Even if you don't agree with me, I'd still like to hear from you. I mean, it's an opinion, I state my opinion, we can talk, have a civilized conversation. That's cool with me. I'm totally down with that. So, yeah, I'm going to end this rant right now. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Hopefully you gained something from it, not just wasted however long it took this, almost 10-minute video. All right. My name is Mr. Sabman. Keep it real and never say die. I'll see you on the other side.